No Jumper, coolest podcast in the world. And today I have brought together two great Americans who I think a lot of people out there have been looking forward to seeing have a conversation on camera. That's right. I got my man, Bricc Baby. And sitting across from us, we have the one and only Big Deal.
Yeah. They finna be calling me Bricc Baby Big DP this week. Yeah, wait, let it go up on Insta. Go ahead. Go get cracking now. Yeah.
So that's the narrative. You're going to spark it off before anybody else can do it.
Yep.
You think there's going to be hell to pay for this content?
Hey, listen, I'm doing what I do. Great people, we got to come together at some point. We can't keep on letting the barriers keep us apart. So, you know what I'm saying? Whatever they want to do, they can do it. Yeah. Just be ready to do it, baby.
I like that. Okay, but from the people's eyes, they'll be like, "Oh, these guys are not supposed to be on camera together." What makes you guys feel comfortable? What's the common ground here?
I mean, we grown in the man. Shit, you feel me? So that's what it is. You feel me?
And listen, I done been in plenty stoops and sales and all that and dorms with people of his descent when it comes to gangbanging, and we eat together, we do everything. We might squabble the first day. What about when we stuck in that dorm for 6 more months with each other after that?
Yeah.
Like, that should just be over with. I'm talking about that 30 to 45 seconds. Really, if it's a good squabble after it clean up, might go sit on the buckle. Like, we was getting it in. Like, you get what I'm saying?
You got out here though that's working 9 to 5s. You know what I'm saying? With people from the other side.
Exactly.
They going to pray on carpets with them. You know what I'm saying? They going to go flock with them. You know what I'm saying? They get money with them and all the shits. But you know, to actually see us sitting, you know what I'm saying, on the screen that they watch every day, you know what I'm saying? They want to sit back and they might have something to say, but you know what I'm saying? It's really nothing they can say. You feel me?
Right.
We doing our thing.
It's nothing that you can say.
Yeah.
Like they said, we pushing what we pushing. Ain't no white flags and all that. You little niggas keep crashing out if y'all want to, bro.
Yeah.
That don't mean everybody gonna crash out though.
But there are other people of his descent that you wouldn't be down to sit with, right?
Due to names.
And vice versa, I'm sure.
At this point, it's if you hurt somebody close to it, or if you just can't, like, it's certain names like that's so crazy in this gang world that it be like, I'm cool on sitting down with
some people ain't ready though, you know what I'm saying, to just be sitting in this setting, you feel me? Because they mind ain't all the way right, you know what I'm saying, to be sitting down handling business the right way.
And I would never expect him, like just say somebody that's like Crip Mac from his side that got this and still standing up. I would never expect you to want to sit down with Crip Mac. You get what I'm saying? Because you know what I'm saying? Like, everybody ain't ready yet. Like he said, like everybody
ain't ready to sit at the round table.
And besides that, I got so much family in the 50s, man. Oh, man. He know that. I got dumb family in the 50s.
You were saying that you guys are way closer than you even knew?
Yeah.
What's the relationship in terms of people you guys are close to?
Shit. My big cousin White, first and foremost.
Yeah, shout out to White, free White.
You know what I'm saying? Then my cousin G-Face. You know what I'm saying? Then I got a girl
Different
cousin.
G-Face, I'm assuming?
Yeah, way different.
It's already weird if that was your cousin. Yeah.
My cousin G-Face. But then I got my girl cousin that's like a over there. Pink. But I think him and White and them always had a relationship because I had, back when I was beefing with Milk, White had called in. And he was like, yo, whoop. And I'm like, you know what, you right. But all them was already aware of this later on down the line.
Yeah, that's what, you know, what gave me the knowledge on him and who he was, my homie White. You know what I'm saying? The way they connected and the way me and White connected. You feel me? So, you know, that's how.
Free White too, bro. Free White.
Nah, I appreciate you guys being willing to do it, especially because, like, I remember when your brother sat down with ODM Slim. That apparently caused a lot of controversy. I'm not sure exactly what the details are. Oh, okay, I heard that. Yeah, I'm sure it wasn't really that crazy. Yeah,
it didn't start no controversy. Nobody was really saying nothing. You feel me? So it was like whatever.
There's a lot of exaggerating that goes on.
And then it's different. Like, geographically, 50 on 50 is crazy.
Yeah, that is.
Ain't even no busy streets in between them. You get on a bike and
go across the way.
I ain't gonna lie, mini bikes and all that. Look, I really played the 50. Like, I played they side of the 50. So my granny live on 51st. So it's like, you get what I'm saying? Like, I done been over there and just peeped how the play was, like, yeah, I'm gone.
Yeah.
And then like we're way on Crenshaw and Slauson. So us coming down to Figg and all that, it got to be something that just really just happened. Like it got to be up because geographically, we can go to the A-trades and Inglewood families if we just mad.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like people don't understand the geographic.
Just mad. That's crazy.
Yeah, no, because listen,
it's a
you know what I'm trying to say, bro. That drive is helliver when you just did some bullshit.
That's a drive. You know what I'm saying? You driving strapped down.
When
that's
you get
lot.
mad, maybe like a heavy bag, you could like take out your frustration that way. You don't gotta like go to a neighborhood, right?
No, now we older. What I'm saying is we wasn't taught that.
Yeah, we wasn't taught to go punch on the bag when we get mad.
Yeah, we was. They didn't raise us that way. It was like we was raised the same way as everybody. Like them enemies, like go do that to your enemies when you mad. And it's like if you mad about somebody getting cracking, what is you socking on the bag for anyway?
Yeah.
You gotta go back in.
Okay. That's fair. Yeah. I mean, it's kind of pointless. It's not like when you're hitting the bag, it's not like you really think that this is going to change
for
anything.
Your wife.
It's just for your
The bag is when she fish you up. You
She like, what's going on? What you doing? Trying to stay from doing this to you.
Yo, but
I'm working it out.
When I did the interview with S-Bone, rest in peace, he said basically that like if there's ever going to be peace in California on a street level, that the most important rivalry that needs to get patched up is the Hoovers in the 60s. True or false?
The Hoovers in the neighborhoods or the Hoovers in the
Okay, yeah.
It would be the whole neighborhood card. Yeah, because they card go right up with our card. They from the 40s to the 100s too. Like we you know what I'm saying? We from the 30s to the 100s, but they from the 40s to the 100s damn near. Like, you know what I'm saying? 4 trade to the one way, that's all the way to 112.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga,
that's a lot of land.
That's a lot of land, bro. Like, you got to give it to them. They holding down a whole strip.
Yeah.
And they ain't letting nothing cover it. So we holding down the whole other side of Normandy and up. Like I say, like Vermont, the other side of Vermont, all the way, but all the way up the same way. You get what I'm saying? So if we all, and then what's so cold? They got the east side neighborhoods right behind them too that go from the 60s to
all
the
the way down.
So if we all put the white flag together, the city, it like the violence will automatically do that. But it's like,
I mean, they kind of turning down in the streets anyway. Like
cameras doing it for us.
Really? It feels like
they ain't running around really clapping shit down and doing all that shit like that. Cause you got a whole new wave. You know what I'm saying?
They want to be fly.
People banging. You know what I'm saying? They want to be fly,
They
getting
wanna
money.
simply-
You know what I'm saying? They popping it on Instagram and all that shit, but this ain't really going to body bag like that.
Really?
That ain't even really popping no more. That ain't a trend.
it really feels like that.
It's the trend now is to be fly and throw something up.
Can you blame them though? Because look how many cameras is on every block now though.
Yeah, it is.
That when we grew up, we didn't have to fight with them cameras like how they got to. So it's kind of like I had to tell the little homies like it's when we tell you that you ain't like us, like your response should be it's impossible to be like y'all. You get what I'm saying?
That's what it should be.
We could go get cracking whenever. But if they go get 2 or 3 of them right now and don't go to jail, them some slick bastards.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? 2 or 3, we used to look at 2 or, not, and I ain't trying to tell on nobody, but 2 or 3, it's like, all right, you outside. You get what I'm saying? Like, I ain't trying to tell on me or you or nothing, but it's like, okay, you outside now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You ain't nobody. Now 2 or 3, like, nigga, walking down the block like this, like, what?
Yeah.
So you're saying that it's dramatically harder to get away with the kind of missions that were commonplace in the 90s or the 2000s?
The early 2000s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
And the vibe is just different because it's a whole new wave of people. You know what I'm saying? So they falling into the game, you know what I'm saying, with the fly shit. You know, it's fly shit going on and, you know, having some money, you know what I'm saying, having some business and shit, you know, so
That
it
fly
ain't really how it was. So it's different. It's way different.
Yeah, the pandemic. I feel like before, all right, yeah, it was a lot of flockers in the streets or whatever, but the pandemic allowed everybody to touch 10 to 25, 30,000. You get what I'm saying? So a lot of people's outlook on life changed once that money hit they palm. It's like, damn, when they don't got it no more and they, like, it's like, I could go kill somebody, but damn, I don't got that chili from EDD. Like, I'm trying to figure out the chili.
You ain't got no bail money.
They really going to go, I mean, it's not cool, but they're going to go strip out of jury before they go kill them.
Yeah.
Because they trying to have some money. They still trying to, and then the drugs are way more addictive.
Yeah, it's
so
expensive
they gotta have
too.
the perks and the lean. So you gotta have some money in order.
Hard to think
keep
about
that up.
sliding when you're craving Percocets at all times.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep it real. Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
They
Because
trying to go get the juice.
our OGs, first of all, I don't know if it was like that over there, but like back when we first got put on, remember snorting powder and all that, that was the DP. But them niggas used to sneak and smoke water. So we was getting trained by some that was off some shit, that they was Superman anyway. You get what I'm saying? Like that PCP tournament. So they teach a kill. They really gonna go do it. They under the influence. You get what I'm saying? Like the big gummy really finna hop in the car with you back in the day.
So you guys assume you got put on around the same time, like age-wise and shit? Same era?
I'm 37.
Yeah, we got put on the same time.
Yeah.
Did we just become best friends?
Oh, the Lord. Hey, we was outside talking. I'm like, damn. We gonna be outside together. I ain't gonna lie.
Holy shit.
Talk about going to some. I ain't gonna drop no low.
Yeah.
But yeah.
What, motorcycle stuff? You're going like that?
He
What
gonna
is
do it
that?
anyway. He
What's
dropped
that?
it. It's a small community in LA.
Oh, word?
Yeah.
I mean, everybody out there though. You feel me?
It's
you got some of
always
your
every
homies
year.
out
Yeah,
there.
no, that's what I said.
You know what I'm
That's
saying? The whole
always-
city out there.
The motorcycles bought it. Well, the older dudes already on that piece though, but. When they out, ain't no set tripping.
Yeah, ain't
it's
none of that
people in
going
every
on.
bike club from every hood.
But don't the bike clubs essentially like become gangs over time, or is it not really like that out here for the most part?
They're not really gangs,
black.
but you can call it gangs the way they move.
But it's not. There's not that level of animosity.
Nah, hell nah. They
They
chilling.
not
and doing
really
it up.
shooting at each other
Nah,
doing
they
that.
ain't
Like
doing
that's
that up.
like Hell's Angels and all. That's the white boys.
See, where I grew up, it was like you were a white dude. If you seemed tough at all, you inevitably ended up getting into like the motorcycle
Angels,
world.
moguls,
Yeah.
So you could be like a hardcore
Mongols.
kid or a metalhead or a little gangbang, whatever. But like eventually, if you're really on some, you're gonna end up getting upgraded to that.
Yeah.
But it feels like out here, a lot of times I'll have a conversation with a dude who was a gang member, et cetera, and then he kind of gets into the motorcycle. And it's like that's his
that's like
separation from all
That's
that.
the peace treaty. That's like where everybody, like even the lowriders too.
Yeah.
Like you gonna have the Broadways out there. You gonna have some Hoovers. You gonna have some Kitchens. You gonna have some Rollers. You
Yeah.
know, anybody that enjoys that hobby, they gonna come together. That's they
They can
hobby.
be
That's
from
their
anywhere.
peacetime. It don't matter where you from. They like to ride them bikes, race them bikes.
Yeah.
Like my homeboy Crip, Charlie, and all them. What's that? Rare Breed.
Yeah, Rare Breed.
It's a whole lot of everybody for Rare
Yeah,
Breed.
that
Second to
motherfucker
none,
cracking
too.
the night.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Look, that's headquarters. Like, it ain't nothing gonna happen. Like, if I go up there and trip on him tonight, going through it, might get whooped right there. Or we definitely going back to the set if I f it up. Because them the older homies. I can't tell them I'm not pulling up.
It's gonna be. It'll be a whole politics.
Yeah.
When they trying to fuck up they scene.
Did Smacc get kicked out of the motorcycle club?
I don't think so, man. I heard he got his color snatched though, man.
What's that? How's that work? You know,
Well, that's like a little probation or something.
really?
Yeah, it's like a little probation period or something they put you on.
Damn.
To the next meeting or something, and you know
He wobbling a put off right now.
Yeah.
I don't know if they gonna put him off or
Yeah.
give him a DP.
I mean, it's got to be hard to stay in the motorcycle club when you are having a. Are you sure you're doing it the right way?
Yeah, I smoke it backwards.
Are you serious? Oh, I guess when there's no filter, there's
filter.
nothing worth. I was trying to save you real quick. I'm like, bro, the stencil is
Yeah,
on
but,
the other side. My bad.
yeah, that shit. You know, he just going through a little something. He probably been f***ing up. You know, he wild. So you know, he bring a lot of friction to the club. You know, he a wild boy.
What were you doing with him on your story recently? Because people were kind of surprised to see you guys cool again, even though when we did the interview, I think you said like there's no love lost with Smacc or anything.
Nah, you know, because me and Smacc, we hang on the regular, even though he over there with my brother and them, you know, because we really be outside, you know, doing what we do. You know, we got the
Shots
same
fired.
passions for the same shit, you feel me? So, you know, like the streets, we got the same love for the streets, same love for the bikes, all the shit. So, what did I post on Instagram though? I forgot.
It was just him hopping around like it looked like he was.
Oh, he got his little boot on.
Yeah.
with the
He got his
pressure on
little boot
foot.
on.
Yeah. He had sent me the video. He texted to
I
me.
would
you
smack
feel me?
that.
So-
The smack.
Oh, right. Yeah, we're going to need you to minister Farrakhan that situation. What's going on? Speak to Smacc.
Smack though is f***y. That's my boy.
But it's like f him with a smile on your face. That's a different type of.
I can't do nothing to nobody from 512, bro. And that's what I'm trying to tell you. He know that ain't nothing can happen out of this shit, but us talk shit. And I told him I'm not stopping talking shit, so we gonna be talking shit because he funny to the mother.
Yeah,
So
he
I
gonna
be
keep
waiting for
talking
his
shit.
response. I be waiting for his response. You know, like he like the funny smoker homie, but he don't do drugs. But you know, like when the homie get high and just be popping it. That's it.
You don't do drugs. He's just like that.
Yeah, he just like that.
Yeah,
Damn.
just like that.
That's dope.
Yeah, he a wild
He used
boy.
to do a bunch of drugs,
Yeah, he used to around.
so he's kind of like perma-fried.
And it would.
Not even a diss. It's just like, you kind of got a
It's
little
in
bit of
the
that
system.
energy. I don't know.
Crazy.
Yeah, it's still kind of like, you
Crazy.
still,
Yeah.
you did damage.
I mean, he talked about doing drugs. You feel me on the pods and shit. You know, or how he used to get high, how he clean and all that.
But them sticks, once you hit them sticks a couple times, it ain't no full recovery.
What's the stick in this case?
That
That shit, he was just
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I done hit a couple sticks without. That's why I'm fried. Like,
For real?
Yeah,
The sherm is that crazy.
it's gonna f you up. It's
Yeah, that's
long-term
bombing
effects.
fluid.
Right. But I had friends who were like crazy sherm heads for like a year or two, stayed in the crib, didn't do anything, and then eventually they like broke out of it and kind of came back to normal life.
But you gonna see them glitch though. They'll be regular till the sun get too hot or something.
Yeah.
Hey,
go back in the cave.
Summertime, yeah. I'm telling you that chemical imbalance, it'll kick in sometimes.
It's still in you. Damn. But when you read a lot of people, like even in Pimp C's biography and stuff, it's like a lot of bad shit happens because of sherm. Apparently, it turns you into a real different version of yourself, huh?
Demon.
Damn.
Yeah.
So what was the feedback like after the last interview that we did? How did you feel people reacted overall?
Shit, just a lot of people clowning around, you feel me? Just getting at me like it was a one-hit wonder and, you know what I'm saying, I'm going to lose the momentum or I lost the momentum. And I'm like, man, I'm lit forever. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no
Nigga is
losing
the
no momentum. You feel me? I'm going to stay popping, you feel me, no matter if I'm on screen or not. You feel me? Because that's just how I've been all my life. So I just got the fans and shit talking. They had their little talks over there back on Figg, community, all that little shit. You feel me?
Because
But,
your perspective was like, it's not that serious, so I don't really feel bad about going and doing no jumper interview because it's not like some life or death shit between Adam and your brother, right?
Yeah. That beef shit, that shit, I was like, man, come on, man. Y'all not enemies, man. Stop capping. You know what I'm saying? But I think people, when they be saying that they enemies on the internet, it don't really be like no gang shit.
Yeah.
It just be like,
That's
you know,
your
y'all be podcast enemies. Like, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Just to talk shit back and forth for some content. You feel me?
It
Just to
really,
keep
it's a lot more like some like high school shit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
It's like, I don't like him, so you're not allowed to talk to him because that.
Yeah,
when we
that's
was in high
it,
school, it was different. I ain't gonna lie. Maybe your high school.
Yeah.
High school, high
was
school
really
enemy,
fall.
his ass gonna be on the shirt.
Right.
Ain't
Different
gonna lie.
experience, yeah.
Yeah, that was like that's what I said. Like, your time to shine is like 14 to 21. You know what I'm saying?
In the
Like, out
streets.
here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, out here. So I'm talking about run it up. You got to run it up right there to even take a break at 21 or whatever because they gonna be on your ass, stealing from you, robbing you, and all that if you ain't really just made your mark by then. You get what I'm saying? You agree? Yeah. I wanted to ask you, like, because when I first came home, I was oblivious to what was going on, but I seen a gang of our homies keep on coming to jail, right? I wasn't oblivious. I just wasn't talking on the jail phone,
Yeah.
right? Like, it was real hot when I came home, bro. Like, did you ever consider that when we was coming to sit down? Like, because it was very hot. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Nah, I didn't even think twice about it, about sitting down with you. I'm like, it's good. You feel
I
me? Like,
respect
you
that.
know,
I
I'm a
respect
real one.
that. I didn't
I'm
either,
true
but
to
I
the
just-
game. I'm like,
while I was going through a series of events, we don't got to
Yeah.
dig into all of that shit, like, you know, because it's real street shit. But I was like, damn.
because if
You
we
know-
was, because you could just put it like this. Say if you was working a trucking job or something, and you know I came and got the job, and they like, oh, Bricc baby here. It's like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna say I don't want the job
we
no
getting that
more.
money.
Or,
We getting that money.
you know what I'm saying? I'm pulling up.
We
You
getting
know what I'm
the
saying?
money.
We gonna
Yeah.
get, we gonna get to
I wasn't
it.
saying like, you know, but you know how when you consider it shit, I
Yeah,
just,
yeah.
because I am the score gang, but I came in when I came home.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So I just was like, oh shit, all the little scores and all them little, but you know, even D-Dog and all them,
Yeah.
not D-Dog, Dre-Dog and all them,
Yeah.
my little, they be tapping in, whatever, and I was texting them, I'm like, man, whoop, whoop. He like, man, do it, bro, because I'm
Yeah.
like, you don't think he gonna have no resentment over, you know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
I really be tapped
I mean,
in. You do too.
This a good stepping stone, though, for everybody that's, think they wilding or, doing whatever they doing. You feel me? Just me, sitting here with you, sitting here with Adam and just chopping game.
Yeah.
Man, I really went to go sit down, chop some game. Like,
that's what
you feel me?
And that's what I'm showing them. Like, bro, everything can stop at some point, bro. Like, it ain't, and I don't preach that because of the gang culture. Because I love the gang culture. I want it to stay lit. Like, but nigga, at the end of the day, everything can be ran. How about this? Motherfuckers ain't got to keep on putting them numbers up on the board, man, for nothing. A motherfucker, if we could get the city together to where at least the main knuckleheads that's getting money know that, hey, man, y'all could go get some money together, nigga. When you come out that house and we come out that house, y'all could go OT. Y'all could go. They getting it
doing
together.
it right now on the law.
They doing it, but it's like, nigga, don't hide it, nigga. You ain't gotta hide it because you can stop some murders.
Yeah.
If a nigga see the nigga he look up to dealing with a nigga right there, they ain't gonna. We ain't saying peace treaty, but you could do that too. Go fuck
go
with
get
this
you
little
some money,
homie, bro. Like. And that's what I wanted to, like, that's one of the main things that I wanted to sit right here and get across to everybody. We can get back to the joke of this shit.
No, I like it because you guys are like mid-30s, and clearly your mentality has changed a shitload since y'all were 15 or 20 or whatever.
For sure.
And that's like super important for the younger generation to be able to see, even if, maybe you guys aren't necessarily like at that, like it would be way different to get a 20-year-old version of both of you guys to sit down. But the fact that you're able to do it at 35 or whatever, that just says a lot to the people out there, I think. And it's a very, very good motivational thing, right?
Yeah, I appreciate the age decrease, too.
Yeah. Oh, wait, you're dropping you down a little bit. I'm helping you out. I'm trying to make you look good.
Yeah. That's basically like some shit that, I don't know, that older people do, but we're starting to be the OGs. We turning from the young, the YGs to the OGs. We right there in the middle. So it's like, we really right there.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's up to us to push the narrative because it was up to the 30 year and older crowd for them to push the narrative of what we was doing back then at meetings or whatever. But the meeting shit really, I ain't go like not to talk too much, but the culture don't even exist like that. Like if one person don't want to come, he ain't gotta come. Yeah. And then he could pop it on Instagram while he on the run from the hood and all that, like, and you can't catch him. And then it's like, oh, why y'all ain't did nothing to him yet? It's like, man.
He ain't finna be chasing this nigga around
he
town.
He don't be over here doing it. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, 600. I ain't trying to put you in the middle, but like, 600 makes us look terrible. I'm glad y'all don't got no 600 right now, bro. That shit makes sense. How do you feel about Christopher Lovejoy? You can speak your piece. I ain't starting no game.
I ain't really, too hip on him. You feel me? I don't really be watching him, paying attention, but I seen little small shit that he got going
the antics
on.
Though, bro.
Like, yeah, it be kind of weird to me. I don't know what niggas be having going on. I just be sitting back watching, man.
All right. So recently he went to St. Andrews with Young Ant. And that's crazy. He ain't been to that or nothing, right? He goes to St. Andrews.
What they was doing up there, like a little documentary?
They did
or something?
documentary. Listen. I got family over there too. I respect the play, but you go with somebody. You know what Ant other name is. You get what I'm saying? So I just say Young Ant because I'm never gonna say that other name.
Yeah.
And you trying to act like you doing, but like all the people that you popping up on, if you seeing your homeboy, let me take this out because I'm talking too long now. If you seeing your homeboy with somebody from another hood that really don't get along, but he going against your homies with somebody from another hood, because he wasn't doing that with Ant, but just somebody, because I don't want to even put it on whack like that, but you just see him team up with a red rag, another blue rag, but he got an issue with one of your older homies in the set. Yeah. And he keeps on teaming up with a nigga outside of the set in order to bash your older homie.
Yeah, that's kind of weird.
Nigga not accepting that. That shit make you look like a circus, bro. And it's like now kids see a 40-year-old acting like that, and then a 50-year-old getting into it with him and doing all that. They like, well, why the fuck do I gotta come to the hood for a DP?
Yeah.
That's where I was getting to. Like, if you seeing the older generation act this way, and it's like, oh, fuck it. I could pop it and call these niggas bitches. I just gotta make sure I'm never in the set.
Yeah.
You can do whatever you want to do.
So you're saying you think he's setting a bad example for the younger generation?
Terrible. I just told him that 2 days ago on
So
the phone.
you don't think they're gonna like necessarily take his word serious as an OG?
No. If you can do it, I can do it. And I just made that same gesture the other day. My older homies was on the phone and they was talking. And I'm like, nigga, I ain't coming. Yeah. And I was playing with them. I'm like, shit, that's what them little niggas be telling you niggas. Like, nigga, I ain't coming. Hey, if they don't got to do it, I ain't got to do it. I'm acting like them today. Da-da-da-da-da, right? And they like, oh, I'm like, that's a perfect example though, right? You get what I'm saying? Because the boy is basically setting a new tone of gangbanging over there. And the kids, once they, all right, when they still thugging and the issue ain't on them, it's fuck how he programming. But then let an issue pop up on him, they can use their antics because ain't nothing happened to him.
Yeah.
You get what I'm trying to say? So it's setting a terrible example for what's going on. Like when we was young, we did what our older homies did. Like, I mean, it was follow the leader for real. Even when you had a name, it was like it was certain homie that you was paving your crippin' after. Like, you know what I'm talking about? Like,
it's time to pull up. It's time to pull up.
Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Like,
if you dodging the pull up, don't pull up no more.
Yeah, I looked up to Blue Rag, nigga. Boat the house, like, you know what I'm saying, Slap Rock, like some real generals over there, and like Munchie, Baby Duke, like them niggas is pulling up, they coming, they doing this, they making sure the hood eating. Like, that's why I still got that heart that I got for the hood, because I was around some good homies. You know what I'm saying? Like, even with Unc and them, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I be around the homies that's trying to do something, so my heart towards my area is that, and it'll get you in trouble.
But do you feel like that's almost like out of style at this point, like caring about where you're from that much as you get successful and as you get older and stuff? Like people don't necessarily gravitate towards that now?
Nah, it ain't out of style. Nah, the love for it is the love for it. You gonna have the love. If you really love it, you gonna love it. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't never really love it, then you could tell, you know, from the ones that don't really love it. You know what I'm saying? But it ain't played out. What's played out is, you know what I'm saying, body bagging.
Definitely.
That shit is starting to get played out. Cause niggas like, man, I need some money. I need 2 lines, man. I'm trying to get high. The little bitch is trying to chill, and you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to ride in the Ford.
I'm not mad at that though. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't mad at it, but stop acting like you mad backs though.
Yeah.
Don't get, cause like you wig when you post the biggest clip now. Nigga be on live with your ops arguing on live, and the nigga pull out a 50. This nigga got a 30. Like, I got the 50. Nigga, you don't gotta pop that bitch. You ain't gotta go over there or nothing. Like, nigga, you see how I whipped that 50 out on that nigga on that live earlier? No, he don't want it. He don't want it.
I was thinking about that because you know there's that trend in Chicago over the last like 10 years or so where like real ops will get on Instagram Live and just get into the conversation, and that kind of makes me feel like you could have conversations like that on a podcast, but it would have to be something where there was a level of respect where people agreed to just be able to have a conversation. You guys aren't even in like the op conversation because you don't seem to have any like negative vibes towards each other, but I could imagine being able to get people who really genuinely don't fuck with each other on camera to hash that shit out, as long as it isn't at that real serious level, right?
See, yeah, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, I mean, if they level headed, you know what I'm saying, and they got some sense, it ain't nothing to it but to do it.
See, this the difference that I see. Them Chicago niggas really getting up with that nigga after they get off that live. It ain't just a battle. Like, it's certain LA niggas that'll do it, but it's like them Chicago niggas, they might be on live and really be see the nigga they on live with. You start hearing that gun get the jerky. You get what I'm saying?
I don't even think they playing ball like that no more.
They slowing down.
They just whoever got the longest stick.
Exactly. But when you look at, I mean, the murder rate shows that they not playing. That we playing more than them. You get what I'm saying? And then you got to take some of our murder rate and give it to the Hispanics too. You can't just take all credibility to the black gangs when it comes to the murder rate. You get what I'm saying?
Well, they probably got that going on too, right? They got them Latin Kings and shit out there.
Yeah, but no. What I'm saying is, LA, they not really serving shit after that battle online. They go load back up later on and do it again. We not really going to go, like he said, the body bagging to slow down. It's still some evil little niggas out here. They gonna make it do what it do. I ain't taking nothing from them.
Nah.
But that's like the new thing, and they picked it up from Chicago though, because we wasn't ever doing that. You know what I'm saying? They picked all that FaceTiming up from Chicago, but they ain't really. But I don't blame them though, because LA is different. It's way more snitches out here, and the police is way more invested into taking gangbangers to jail. In Chicago, they busted at the police.
Because going to body bag is just like, it's got to be a reason. You know what I'm saying? We just ain't going to go slide for no reason. Like, what we going to slide for?
Right.
It's got to be something that didn't happen.
And that's part of the difference with Chicago is that in Chicago, the only way that you could be from a gang or whatever is because you are literally from there. So therefore, if somebody from that gang gets killed or whatever and they go and get revenge, it's like it's always somebody that they 100% directly know. Whereas like LA has all these like long-term rivalries that in a lot of cases it kind of feels like people have almost forgotten what the root of them not supposed to be getting along even is. Tell me if I'm wrong. But it's like a lot of these rivalries are so old that the animosity is not as direct.
Yeah, guaranteed the 21-year-old or the 18-year-old man in the section that's doing all the extras don't know that the A-Trays in the 60s beefed over a jacket, and it just turned a jacket and a female and it turned into that. A lot of us don't know the roots of the beef, and that's what I'm saying. We just take it on, but in the mix of us not knowing the roots of the beef, that old beef that got my best friend killed. Now it's like, fuck what that got going on. Now I'm in. Yeah, or my daddy got knocked down by this nigga when I was 4 years old. Nigga, it's fucked them forever if I start gangbanging. Like, nigga, I don't got a dad due to these people over there. I'm finna go over there every time that I think about my pops, I'm going to go. You know what I mean? It's different.
Yeah, that's how it started with me. Like, I mean, I was from a clique, and we was already being judged. You know what I'm saying? Of being from the gang, because our clique was in the same neighborhood as the gang. You know what I mean? So, and then one of my homies had got killed, and you know it was on from there. You know what I'm saying? But eventually, after playing ball for so long, it's like, you know, we gonna keep going to play ball. We didn't play ball. We done lost on both sides. You know what I'm saying? We done lost so many people. It's like, you know, it's got to be a reason behind it. And, you know, and the reasons it's just starting to die down. Ain't no reason. Like, everybody getting money. Trying to be fly, and that's it. I mean, I ain't taking nothing from the Rambos that's still out there, you know what I'm saying, and think they the man, and, you know, they packing the biggest one, they ain't gonna slide, but I'm just,
they got,
you know, I'm really looking at this shit, though. You feel me? I'm really outside, so, you know, I can actually see what's going on, so.
Yeah.
It's all good.
They got a special place for Rambo, Adam.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Great movie. Great series of movies.
It's a box, whether it be up under the dirt or right down the street in the county. To
in the
PA.
desert.
Yeah.
Definitely. Wait, so, okay, we've seen, as long as we're doing some Chicago comparisons, we've seen in Chicago, it might not really hold that much weight, but we've seen people like Tay Savage and J Mane pushing this whole push and peace movement. Haven't really seen a comparable thing going on in LA. Do you think that LA has, like, is there a reason for that? Do you think that would actually, like, move anybody to relax? If we had,
I don't think LA ready for that. Because it's too many knuckleheads and too many Rambos still that ain't really, you know, Ramboing. So it's like, it's hard to get them together, like how he was saying the meetings. Like, you know, if a nigga feel like he ain't got to come to a meeting, he ain't gonna come. So if a nigga feel like he want to bring peace, a nigga gonna feel like he ain't got to come to that either, because he feel like he the man and he doing this hell of a shit in the streets. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
we used to get your feet whooped back in the day, but I think that y'all just not tapped into what you are probably. We got the Damu Kiwe conversation where we accepting everybody, and we go on Clubhouse. It's a group that a gang of Damus, a gang of Kiwes, and nigga, y'all fall up under the Kiwes no matter what type of.
I'm a Kiwe.
Yeah, no, you in the 50. We know that, but I'm just saying, even.
Yeah, my name Kiwe.
Yeah. So we got the Damu Kiwe conversation. Then you got the Kick and Cack and being Bull, Spider Loke and Munchie. it's coming together. Everybody that's coming in is really like, let's get all. Our goal is to get all the rats and the people that ain't doing nothing but poisoning the communities up out the way. Not out the way, but we gonna take the focus for them and make our goal the focus, because there's a lot of heavy hitters inside of this group of individuals, all the way from Long Beach all the way down to Carson. So I mean to Pacoima, and I'm not talking about. He's definitely not a part of the conversation, but we got some people from his hood in the group.
Okay,
you know what I mean? And they definitely are all with the same push.
So you look down on people who are well into their 40s and 50s that are still kind of pushing the animosity towards people they don't get along with like that, based on gangs and shit. Like, do you feel like that shit is fully in the uncool category by the time you get to a certain age?
100%.
I don't even see none of none of my homies. I don't see none of my other homies like pushing that line.
I wish
like,
I
you know what I'm saying, for it to be some animosity towards the other side. I don't really see those type of promotions going on.
It don't be towards the other side though.
It's always.
It'd be like internal when the older niggas get it. Yeah, like it's some people coming up. Like once a nigga come up off that foe and then did 20, 30 years, man, that nigga is not telling you to do nothing crazy. Usually they got it together. You got a couple of them that got some old scores that they want to settle, so they'll get up under a young nigga and pick his brain and make him hate some motherfuckers because he really trying to get that gig back, but he don't want to step himself. So it's a lot. I've seen that going on, but yeah, once you hit 45, 50, that's definitely not cool, because all you about to do is get some kids hurt. You got a family, unless you don't got nothing.
Yeah.
And you just out there just miserable, and you just want to see everybody crash because your life going bad. Like, I think that's super uncool at 45.
Yeah. Definitely. Can we just talk about the music and how that impacts it? Because that's one thing that we always say when we talk about the drill shit in New York or Chicago, that it really like causes more violence because these guys are going back in the music and stuff. And there's definitely exceptions in LA, but it does kind of feel like LA doesn't have as much of the gang shit playing out in the music. It's not like that many rappers you can really look at and be like, oh, they're super lit from just dissing their ops in LA. There are examples, but it's not really like that common, right?
Yeah, niggas ain't making music dissing each other, going back and forth.
You're not going to get hot out here because guess what? Only people listening to it is your homies.
Yeah.
You get the diss on the other side, I mean, they not listening to it. Like, it's only two big hoods out there. It's the BDs and the GDs. Oh, yeah, it's VLs and all that,
right,
and other little cliques. But the masses, I don't know. The BDs that took the masses. So the whole world is dropping rakes.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? That's I don't see that working out here. Like, because if a nigga making a song dissing, hella dissing, like, yeah, it's going to go, but it's only going at they functions.
So far.
Yeah, like, it's not going to play at our function. The DJs in Hollywood, they gonna be scared to play it because both sides in the club, and once he turned it on, niggas might rush that DJ. Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? The DJ getting his ass whipped too for starting.
Yeah, for
you know what I mean? So it's like just a little different out here.
Right.
Like, yeah, that ain't even a fly way to even be trying to make it somewhere anyways. Like, that's all you doing is dissing back and forth. You trying to get in the game. They ain't taking that in the game.
It's definitely...
I mean, you can represent your gang, you know what I'm saying, in the music.
Well, it gets a lot of, like, attention and shit, but it feels like in Chicago, dudes get attention, like, long-term for mentioning who they beef with or shitting on dead people, etc. In L.A., like, you'll hear it in the music, but it doesn't feel like that's, like, a marketing strategy in the same way. People aren't as impressed out here.
I mean, because that's they wave out there.
Management ain't trying to put their hands on that type of shit out here. That's they wave. Out here, the manager trying to stay alive too.
Yeah.
They not talking about the managers that Dirk went through 2-3 managers. You get what I'm saying? Do the, like, rest in peace Chino, rest in peace D-Thing, you know what I'm saying? Like they not sparing nobody around you, like, when you dissing and you just they can't get to
the whole
you,
truck
everybody gotta go. Yeah.
Whoever riding the black truck is on.
Yeah, that's crazy.
We can mention different people who's supporting class. Didn't the film guy get killed out there? The cameraman that was going to everybody's hood?
I think he overdosed.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, you're talking about Zach TV?
Zach TV.
But apparently that was like mistaken identity. Like he was just with the wrong person. From what I heard, but yeah,
You know, sorry too much involved
the
in
wrong
that shit.
because he was pulling up to
Yeah.
everybody's hood to do vlog content at the time or interviews, which like Vlad used to be on that. He has all these kind of crazy stories about being in LA neighborhoods, shooting with people on their front stoop and having like, you know, the guys looking both ways like over and over and over. And Vlad's like, yeah, that's when I realized I didn't want to be putting myself in this kind of situation just to get a damn interview.
Yeah, just to get some footage. I never.
They're going to Chirac to get some footage.
Yeah, and then like out here, the only reason like because people talk about hood vlogs with me and whatever, like I got so much respect for my neighborhood. Like we really ain't let no cameras in for that before, right? And then it's like, all right, I live way out this way. If I go over there and drop loads on all my little niggas, like, yeah, we pull up this where we be at, you know what I'm saying? We back here, da-da-da-da. And then when it goes up, like, it's calm right now, but just let one thing happen.
All they got to do is run the video back because nigga showed all the locations.
And then it's like, it really go down in my hood. So me bringing you to my hood and us going around and walking and all that, we doing something that I never do anyway.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm not going to walk from the store to all the way to the gas station. And I'm damn sure not finna do it to show a camera that we doing that. You get what I'm saying? Like, that walk right there is a walk of death. I didn't see that happen too many times. So, motherfuckers can judge me how they want, but I don't like that people bring cameras into their hood. That's the overall what I was saying. That shit ain't
You make it
straight.
easy for niggas, man. If something do go down, they already know where to go.
Say
That's
you don't never
interesting.
even say the street name, but now I'm over there sliding. I see the same color house with the gate. I see the same smoker that was in your video walking over to the gate. Oh, that's it right there.
But I feel like that's the mentality in Chicago, at least, is that they're like, I don't give a fuck.
They with that.
I really don't care. We're gonna show you exactly what our shit is like. So if you want to do something, we're gonna make you equipped for it. That's how confident we are that y'all are not gonna do shit or that we're gonna be able to be all right. Which is like, that's a very like young dude mentality to just be like, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
That's some
accept all
bullshit.
that.
Super.
You want to make it hard for your ops. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to make it easy for them, like, because then you might lose a innocent nigga. You know what I'm saying? That just stay in the area because y'all like, we right here.
Yeah.
And this nigga going to the store, going to school, he ain't got no ties or nothing. Y'all done got him knocked down because y'all say, we right here.
That's just like the people out of town that just be draped in orange, draped in red, draped in blue with 10 flags on. Bro, that's not going on out here.
Yeah.
That's not going on. We go wear our colors and all that, but nigga, when we frontlining, man, a nigga not telling on ourselves like that is keeping it a secret. We ain't trying to, it ain't keeping the hood a secret. It's just like, bro, we're not just trying to die right here like that, nigga.
Yeah.
You gotta come get us. Work for that shit.
Yeah.
Like, nigga, we ain't just giving it to you. You can shoot me in the back of my head if I got on 10 orange rags and I'm not looking this way. You get what I'm saying? Nigga, we don't give a fuck. We ain't looking for a certain person. We just looking for what it is.
Did you feel a way about seeing him have a conversation with the gay Hoover?
Yeah, let's talk about
Nah,
that.
hell no. I mean, I kind of took that shit as a joke with the boy saying he was from Hoover. 'Cause I'm like, man, who is this nigga? You know, because I got homies I'm tapped in with out there. You know, my homies fly out here.
Oh, okay.
Like on the regular, you feel me? You know, May second around the corner, they flying in.
Yeah, for
So,
sure.
you know, the homies don't even know him. So I'm like, man, who is this dude? He just trying to bust a move. You know what I'm saying? He found the lane to bust a move with, but I didn't really feel no way about that shit. I just thought it was all fun and games. You know, he shouldn't have picked the gang, you know what I'm saying, to find his way in.
Well, I think that's really like the area that he's from in Texas. That's actually what they be representing, right?
He from that area, but did you watch it?
Nah, I didn't really watch. I just seen
I
little
let him
clips of
kiki
it.
and ha all the way through, and I told him at the end, like, hey, look, I'm not from Hoover. I can't make that call, right? But what I want you to do is that same outfit, go on 52nd. I ain't named no other streets because I ain't trying to drop no lows on y'all. But I was like, go over there on 52nd and go to them niggas and tell them that you from Hoover. And if they accept you how you come, then you from Hoover. But 9 times out of 10, me just knowing my culture and I know LA, bro.
Yeah, he would have got whooped
We ain't
out.
go. That's what I'm saying. He like, I'm about to go down there. I said, please don't go down there. When the cameras on, I'm like, don't go down there. Just leave that shit alone, gang.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, we don't accept that in our culture. It's some booty bandits around here, nigga, but they're hiding that shit. Ain't nobody finna just be flaming, throwing their colors outside, and we just accepted sweet.
I kind of thought that played. I thought it was set up too, though.
Oh hell,
I'm like, damn, did they had this nigga come on there and say he was from Hoover or what? But then I'm like, nah, this nigga just tried to pick a lane.
Because we really didn't know. Y'all didn't know until 5 minutes.
Like 5 minutes before the interview.
Because I remember like Remo or somebody texting me and being like, you know that fool is on the podcast wearing all orange? And I'm like, shut the fuck up. He's like, yeah. He's like saying that's really
Because at first he was just a gay Crip rapper.
That's all we knew was
all
gay
we knew
Crip.
was gay Crip. We didn't
and
know
then he
what
bust out with some
from.
other shit.
Yeah, then he like, I'm from over. He like, these are our Crip colors in Fort Worth. We don't wear blue. We wear. The nigga thought that Hoover started in Fort Worth, bro.
Yeah, that's how you know it was cappuccino.
How do you feel about Crip Mac giving him a 6-incher?
Oh,
Yeah.
man. You should have never handed him that.
I just seen an interview of him yesterday where he's like, yeah, he gave me 6 inches. It was good.
Yeah, he shouldn't
he's hamming it up. He's like,
Yeah, he shouldn't
our
have
boy's
handed
sitting
him.
down about to do 10 years or God knows what.
Hopefully,
And he got Tony creating narratives about
that
it.
Yeah, he shouldn't have gave that nigga the sandwich.
I told
man.
him that it was crazy when he pulled it out. I'm like, where did you get that Subway sandwich to give to a gay guy?
But to be fair, I have seen him come in here to do interviews multiple times where it would be like Lupe hands him a bag with 4 burritos. And I'm like, that's a fucking like 2 days worth of food for the average person, and he just over here like he really the Cookie Monster. Like,
yeah, for sure.
Maybe he was trying to shut the nigga up with the sandwich. Like, here, eat this sandwich, nigga, and shut up, stop talking.
He was trying to show that he was willing to get along with a Hoover. He like, that's what we do in the county.
But
with
a joke.
But you know,
A joke one, though.
No, bro. No. But you got to think,
You
my
gotta
boy
do that
ain't
with a
got
real
it
one.
all. Listen. Nephew ain't got it all. He
Yeah.
ain't really understanding that this ain't.
Ain't that.
This not even. This peace treaty is not a. This not even one of them. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And he did. You know. I ain't trying to talk bad about Crip Mac, but you know he get drunk and then this nigga.
It felt like he went into like jail mode.
Yeah.
And he was like, oh, we're going to break bread just on some
then
like.
he said, my homeboy go eat it first so you know we ain't trying to poison you.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm not eating no Subway sandwich first and handed it to Cut. You got me fucked up. Like,
It's over.
I'm not doing that.
Imagine if he poisoned them live on a podcast and he just like, he just like slowly dies and then like that would be fucked. Glad
That shit would have went platinum, though.
It would have went platinum.
That might be a podcast that didn't get uploaded.
That would have been a
Act like that one didn't happen.
That's what I was just about to say. That's 100 years, nigga, plus. Yeah, right.
Poisoning an op on a podcast. Oh my God.
Yeah.
We should make like a skit or something. That's a
So
pretty
do
funny
you
idea.
feel, but all right, like take the orange out of it, take the Hoover out of it. Do you feel like we should have discriminated on him because we got a lot of homies that's.
I mean, you got niggas that do shit on the low, but you ain't got niggas that's like that running
Right.
around.
That's what I was saying,
You know
too.
what I'm saying?
That's
So
what I'm saying, too.
he should have been cut out the loop. Like, man, go on and knock it off, bro.
Yeah, 'cause
you ain't even like that. Stop
Yeah.
playing. You just using something that you live down the street from.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
But I feel like
And-
that. I feel like the homies that we know on the low, and I ain't talking about your hood because every hood got them. Nigga, my hood, everybody got it. I just feel like they got to, at some point, we got to get that poison. It's not poison to the world. If they want to be themselves.
I love how you could have such a double standard between the gang members and then just people in general. Because if it's a hairdresser and he's gay, Bricc baby, hey,
That's
you're the
my
homie.
boy.
Come to
Yeah.
Thanksgiving. Come,
Yeah.
you're my homie. We're gonna go to the club. It's all good. But then as soon as they're like on a street level, you're like, nah, poison.
Poison, because we had rules when I was growing up, and that was one of the rules, so I can't oversee that. You get what I'm saying? So it's like the homies that's on the low, like, y'all need to come out and then get the fuck from over here, too, because y'all doing little shit in the hood, and niggas are seeing it, and they, motherfuckers have they tendencies, too, and they'll be doing that shit, too, bro.
Were you cool with Cheeseburger?
Yeah.
There you go.
What happened? Like, you're not cool
He's so
anymore?
bullshit.
No, there was a video of him at a 7-Eleven in Hollywood
No, I
wilding
seen
the
that
fuck
shit.
out.
Listen,
I seen
Shout
that
out to the
shit.
Cali banging Reddit if you want to find that.
I ain't got nothing against Burger, man. You know, he doing what he do. He did what he did. You know what I'm saying? You know, I know him from, you know, doing this shit when he was doing this shit. You feel me?
That's what I was about to say.
Oh, so you know,
reputable.
so he's a menace.
Yeah. Burger with the shit.
Burger always had a little twang to it, but he always was with the shit too. Am I wrong?
Yeah.
But he always
Burger always been with
and
the
all
shit.
that.
So you were a little suspicious long before it was common knowledge?
I wouldn't say suspicious because, you know, like, you know, motherfuckers do what they do. They got what they got going on. But, you know, I don't really, like, feed into it. You know what I'm saying? I stay in my lane. You know what I'm saying? So if you kind of off the wall, I mean, that's on you. But I know Burger from being active, though, you know, with the shits. You know what I'm saying? Burger gonna fight. He gonna do whatever.
Do whatever it takes.
I don't even know the dude, but do you think that maybe he was being a little bit too active to hide the fact that he was actually, you know, feeling a different way about the homies?
What you mean feeling a different way about the homie?
He might have been looking at you thinking like, damn, Big Deal look good. No, that's too much? Okay, sorry.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Like, I want to impress him, but he hasn't really made sense of the things that are going on in his brain, maybe, where it's like, maybe he wants to be accepted by the guys for another reason.
Do you remember?
Nah, I never got that from him, though. Okay. Nah, I never got that from him.
It was a late stage character shift.
Yes.
Motherfuckers do different drugs. Motherfuckers be going. Yeah, I was about to say, you know, Crystal is a gateway to that shit.
You think that he might have been straight and then the crystal meth turned him gay?
I don't know, because that shit happened with Stu Boy Blue. You know what I mean?
You got a lot of niggas get off that crystal, man, all type of shit happen.
Yeah. Like, I done seen my homeboy get high and go crazy.
But you think that, like, because he's kind of living a different life, like, you know, screaming at people at the 7-Eleven and everything. You think it's probably better for him to just go live that life than try to, like,
yeah, he ain't really been in this. That's what he doing right now. He ain't really in the section. He doing that. You know what I'm saying? And we discovering it like everybody else. Like, man, what's going on? Everybody, man, you seen a nigga Burger at 7-Eleven in Hollywood going crazy?
Right.
What are you doing? I ain't see it.
He's just screaming, like the cashier was like kind of accusing him of stealing some shit in his backpack or whatever, and he's opening his bag and being like, I didn't steal anything, fucking. He's like, just getting into it with the fucking poor cashier.
Yeah, you my age, you don't remember it was somebody around my area that was calling itself Hoodsta Princess?
Yeah, I remember that.
Hoodsta Princess?
That's our little cousin Marlon, man.
Oh,
yeah. But
yeah.
listen, Marlon with the shit. Marlon go squabble, Marlon go, but Marlon was, boy.
Yeah, I remember.
That's right. That's the homie. He ain't never. You know what I mean? He ain't never came at me like that. But it just be like we didn't have. But I feel like you just gotta be like a day one, and that shit was you from the get go. Like, you know, because I just did a show. The show that I did had a trans woman as a host.
Okay. How's she looking?
Nah.
See, he's good. He's getting better at it.
He trying to throw a slick one out there and see if niggas like,
Yeah. So, but the trans woman was from PJs.
Yeah.
And you grow up in the projects, you might not have never got quoted on, but shit, nigga. You had to deal with them niggas coming through. You hate them niggas too. You just had to fight when you had to fight. You get what I'm saying? And the trans woman be whooping shit. When they get into it, you can see the project coming up out of them. But it's like they ain't never, because you being day one, born and raised, you know what I'm saying, earth, turf, birth, you can't really tell that motherfucker they ain't from over there. Like, nigga, that motherfucker been to every school you been through battles with you too. The motherfucker just psyched out a little bit.
That's how Burger is. Because, you know, all that shit dropped on Burger, but, you know, Burger was still around town. Like,
yeah,
you know
he didn't go nowhere. Yeah, he didn't go nowhere. Like, I'm from the other side, no. Like, he ain't go nowhere.
But it all got revealed. Like, nobody really knew about it until the clip came out of him on the stroll wearing a fucking miniskirt or some shit, right?
That wasn't here.
Oh, that was where was it?
That wasn't, he ain't never did nothing like that.
That was somebody from A-Track Gangsta.
Oh, that's somebody different. Oh, my bad.
Yeah, Burger.
Sorry, Burger.
Never did that.
Damn, I'm confusing my members.
Nah, for real, what he
The
telling you.
homies might whoop him out. They catch him doing that.
Yeah.
Like, you going too far.
Okay, because that guy. Okay, I thought that was the same dude because remember in the clip he's like, "Nah, the big homie said it was cool."
Yeah,
that's what I think threw everybody for a loop. Like, what the
that
fuck?
nigga was a tall nigga.
All right, my fault.
Yeah, man, but yeah,
Goddamn.
nah, it's everywhere in the community though. That's what I'm saying. Tony though ain't nothing like Burger. Burger would have gave him an issue for coming over there playing liquor like that.
He was
Straight up.
Yeah, for sure. Tony never. It doesn't seem like he ever did anything to anybody like that.
But it's like plenty people, like even just like other people, like homeboy, because that was my little homeboy out the. I ain't even gonna say out the Salos that did the bullshit. He hit me the next morning like. We ain't gonna say his name right here, 'cause I ain't embarrassing my homie, nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about. He texts me the next morning like, nigga, my bad. I hate that I embarrassed this like that. Like, and this nigga is from the other side, but we so locked in. He like, nigga, working on myself. Da. Like, sometimes motherfuckers get high and you can't control certain shit. You get what I'm saying? Like, straight up. Like, even Stu Boy that hit me with that shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, we got do you know who Stu Boy Blue is?
No, I keep thinking you're saying Schoolboy Q. And then I realize you're saying something different that rhymes exactly with it.
We got a homeboy. You seen it. It was real viral probably like 2016 where he had put a Fanta bottle. We stopped drinking pineapple Fantas in the hood for a second.
Wait, he put a wait.
Wait, what happened?
He put a pineapple Fanta where the sun don't shine.
When the bitch from Inglewood had him doing all the bullshit, and he like, I'm your lap dog, like fuck wooty whoops and all that shit. But now he back out, he rapping and shit. And he like trying to fuck with the homies. He just was in the county programming with the homies or whatever the case was, and it's like, damn, cuz like I can't fuck with you. I don't know.
He put the bottle in his ass.
You ain't seen it?
Nah, I'll do my Googles later, but
yeah, I'm gonna show you.
we need the
man.
Reddit to resurface this content.
Yeah, but see, he
Yeah.
going viral right now for like bullshit ass raps while he high on Instagram, and like he like, bro, I'm back out. Like he was cracking as a rapper in the area when he did the shit. Like it was like, he was like right up under Rad with the viral activities and all that. Not saying they was the
not the same viral activities.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
but like he like, yeah, I'm back, I'm rapping, whoop whoop, and I'm like, I know, cuz, but I don't know, cuz, like, he would be interested. I think you and him sitting down together.
Oh yeah.
You're with all that.
Oh yeah, sure. I'll sit down with him. I'll take on all the homosexuals and the snitches for y'all, so y'all don't have to get your hands dirty. Pause.
Yeah, because it'd be a dope interview. I just can't do it.
Yeah. I'm not trying to drag you into anything that's going to get you in trouble.
Yeah.
I wanted to ask this: so have you spoke to your brother at all since we did that last interview?
Nah, we ain't talk.
No communication.
Nah. I sent him a little text message and shit like shooting a shot. Like, damn, that's how your boys do you? Damn, why AD throw you under the bus like that?
Wait, what do you think AD threw him under the bus for?
Damn, what had happened? Okay, damn, it was some shit. They was on a pod and something happened. I think when they had that reunion, that little, the back on Figg and the ex no jumper hoes and all that shit, he had said something. And I'm like, damn, that's how your boy, but I can't think of what he said. I serve a motherfucker right then and there, and then, I be living life. I forgot what I said, but.
So you just texted him? I don't remember either, but you just texted him and he didn't respond?
Yeah, he don't respond to me.
You said AD charged it?
Something must have happened on that reunion thing.
He had said some shit, and I'm like, and I just texted him and served him like,
real
he didn't respond back.
Because your feelings on you fucking with no jumper are clearly like way different than his feelings on you fucking with no jumper. Because when you did that, I remember that there was a clip from their podcast that they do on Wednesdays that somebody sent me where he gets like a text, like it was while it was still fresh in his memory that you had came on here, and he gets a text from his daughter and he's showing it to everybody and he's telling them not to read it, but he's like kind of starting to tear up, and it's like it seems like from the context clues that basically his daughter was like giving him some words of encouragement, like, Dad, like, I know your brother like went and fucked with your ops, but things are gonna be okay or some shit like that. And I'm like, damn, like if you need like words of encouragement from your kid, that's crazy. Like it's not that serious, bro.
Yeah, that's kind of weird anyways, to be having your daughter thinking that you really got something going on like that. They looking at like, damn, you and your brother really beefing, or damn, your brother went to fuck with one of your enemies, and like that's weird for you to even have the kids thinking that shit is going on.
Like convincing your kids that you have this life or death battle going on,
like,
so your kids think that shit is more serious than it is. That's pretty funny.
I feel like that you tired of being the muscle and behind the scenes. You've been trying to get it off the ground, but when you express the gratitude of you trying to get it off the ground, niggas is looking at you like, nigga,
beat it.
Yeah, like nigga, this
ain't no
you.
play for you.
Cause I like, and I don't got no dog in the fight, cause y'all brothers, but nigga, to go do it in the car, shit, kind of like stuck with me. Like nigga, go load up in the car. Like
for what?
Damn, I can't get 2 hours in the studio
right here.
Like you get what I'm saying?
I'm bringing
like,
sauce to the table. I ain't just coming in here like I don't know what's going on, trying to fit in.
You're not doing anything with the recording space the other 90% of the fucking week.
And that's what I'm saying. Like you can't offer your brother like, all right, get it in the car. I get what he said, like show that you serious, nigga. But why I gotta start from down here? Why we already here? Why
but a nigga know I'm serious, just with life, period. So why wouldn't a nigga think I would be serious with that? Yeah. Like I'm tapping in, giving you people and telling you people to interview, because everybody ain't hitting you. They hitting me.
Peep the play.
And I'm shooting them to you. Like, hey, this whoop this that shit. Tap in with him. He like, oh, I'ma fuck with him.
Yeah.
I think though that his fear with you is that he's not going to be able to control you, because we're kind of seeing that with other people there, whether it's like MacWop and Keem seem like they're kind of trying to sun him, or at least like they're not giving him the respect that they were giving him early on. And then at the same time, you got somebody like Pun, who from my perspective, I'm seeing clips, it seems like Pun trying to mark him out, trying to like expose shit about his girl and just
that's weird
shit that like I think he's feeling right now, like the way that I felt right before they left, which is like, this shit is out of control, and that's why there was even a clip of him saying like, I'm looking for new content creators, I'm trying to find new streamers, etc. And I'm like, oh, translation. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's translation is like, I can't trust these motherfuckers around me because they ain't really trying to see me win. They're trying to be better than me.
They all trying to do that. They trying to be better than each other.
There's Game of Thrones over there, yeah.
But I mean, we all supposed to try to be better than each other. But it's all supposed to be an accepted better.
Yeah. Not like we really trying to like I'm trying to blow past you and not fuck with you no more. Like that's weird. That's when it becomes weird.
Yeah, if I could sharpen my skills off of seeing one of your mistakes and try not to do that shit, and you do the same thing, that's us both trying to be
because you notice that he trying to like do back-to-back shows now, like trying to come up with different shit, which he could have been doing with me when I came to the table.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We could have been like, okay, we doing this back on Figg, this. Okay, we're going to do this tomorrow.
And why he ain't have my boy, my OG nigga Under the Groove on there? I fuck with old cub.
I mean, he ain't really under the groove.
Wait, who? Who's under the groove?
You got to be really.
Like
some of the G homies, they got a podcast called Under the Groove.
Oh, okay.
You know, so they be talking about old history and shit.
History,
you know,
that's my
how shit started, and you know, with all the gang shit. You know, not nothing negative. It's all positive.
Nothing negative.
It was funny though when we did that interview, because I think we mentioned Young Threat, and then literally he had Young Threat on like 2 days later.
Yeah, he had to get some. You know what I'm saying, for a good look.
Yeah.
I was like, holy shit, that's like the example that came up in my mind, and then that's exactly where his mind went as well.
I didn't want to say that shit when you just said that they ain't hit me, because I'm like, I say the play. That's what I was talking about. I just don't get in the middle of politics. But I say he had YT and all them niggas up there. Like after, was it after the fallout? Like immediately after the fallout?
Yeah.
Immediately, like probably 2 weeks. Yeah, I say that play.
I ain't trying to get no homies to like not fuck with him though. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, if you gonna be representing this shit, you know what I'm saying, fucking around with this shit, do it the right way. Cause you know what I'm saying, I'm always pressing for the homies, cause we got homies that do a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? We got homies that got money. They spending their hard-earned money, however they getting it. You know what I'm saying? To try to get somewhere with it. So I'm like, if you got a door and it's open, let them come in there and, you know what I'm saying, put their sauce on the table. You feel me?
So last May 2nd, let me tell you what happened. So, was you in the car with me that day? Remember, I think you was asleep. We had to go get something from Auntie house on 53rd.
The fact that you both have these masks on is hilarious. Just for the record.
It's Kill Squad. Is it safe in here, man? What's going on?
Oh, no,
you getting killed.
They finna fuck you up. It's finna fuck them up.
They gonna like, man, they had
You
been there.
definitely Kill Squad. We ain't taking no
shit,
different.
you get him in the mask, it's over.
We giving you masks.
Everybody getting DP.
We talked about that, man. You in.
But you realize why the branding is so good is because it's the funniest, goofiest style mask you ever seen in your life, and then it's called Kill Squad.
Yeah.
It's very like it's kind of ingenious.
That was the play. You know what I'm saying? But we was on 53rd. I'm not paying attention to what day it is. So my auntie, no, I am paying attention. So during the day, my auntie, I'm like, hey man, listen, I'm not coming over there to bring you this money right now. Like, you know what I'm saying? Woo woo. So she like, nephew, and calm down. I need the money, come pull up. So I'm high off the lead and shit. So I finally wake up. It's like 12:30. I'm like, I'm finna sneak over there. Why I get over there right when the function let out?
Yeah,
Y'all got me blocked in. Y'all got... I got so much tint on my car. I said, thank God for them not walking up on the window. Cause look, I'm reversing down. I'm looking like an op. At this point, I don't even give a fuck. I'm trying to get the fuck on.
Well, that could have been a blend in though, because there's so many motherfuckers outside. Everybody don't know everybody's car at that
I'm like,
time.
oh shit,
You know what I'm
nigga.
saying?
Yeah, but it's cool. I got a truck that can look like an Uber truck. So I just I took my pass how I took my pass.
Yeah.
Like I told my auntie, I said, I told you like I told you just to wait till the fucking tomorrow. But it was cool though. Y'all was out there functioning. It was pretty dope. Y'all
You drove by their hood day.
I accidentally was in the middle of them pulling back up after the hood day.
Oh, okay. So what'd you do? You
I'm talking
do
about
this?
this foreigns outside.
You driving the car real low?
You know my shit blacked out.
Oh, okay. So you didn't have to. Okay.
Yeah. I just
That's how I would do it.
minding
I
my
would dip real low,
business.
yeah.
I was minding my business. I had to wake him up like, nigga, look what we done fucked around and ran into. But it is.
I remember at the peak of me going at it with American Cholo that me and Lennon were driving back from somewhere, and we just happened to be driving through a fucking traffic jam at like a lowrider type thing. It's like, all Mexican dudes everywhere.
Oh, wow.
I was like,
You
damn,
don't
I wish my
tit.
car had some tit right now.
Yeah, he don't like it.
I gotta be tinted down. Man, what's up with American Cholo, man, getting at the boy Compa Raider?
Oh,
Like,
well, they're cool now. I'm
they
going
cool
there
now?
I'm going there next week.
Okay.
So I'm pulling up. I'm gonna get my DP if necessary. I don't know if American Cholo is handing out DPs at this point, but you know, I'm gonna be in there.
Oh, that's what's up.
So I'm excited to see what he got for me. It's
Y'all
gonna
gonna
be fun.
shoot
Just
Adam
good
and Bricc show?
conversation.
There, yeah. Bring Wack with me. Hey, we're gonna use the studio. Is that cool? Yeah. No, because Compa Raider's the one who's going with me.
Yeah.
So definitely him and Wack probably shouldn't be around each other until they sort out.
Yeah.
Yeesh.
Ooh. That'd be crazy.
That's a whole thing.
You definitely get a DP there.
Definitely. Big DP energy. Okay, but from my perspective, I feel like Pun is Vladimir Putin and Voldemort all wrapped into one, because he's out here, he's trying to push narratives on he's actually got me feeling bad for T Rell for the first time, because he has been pushing the Stet fucked Heather narrative hard. Stet's like one of the dudes in their crew. I don't even know what he looks like, but apparently there's a guy named Stet, and he's like, he used to be with Heather back in the day or some shit. Pun's bringing that to the table, talking about that, where if you're like the manager dude, and this dude's like allegedly the star player on the team, how are you out here trying to push narratives about, you know, random employee dudes or whatever having fucked her back in the day?
And then turtle shit.
And then
on.
Today,
Yeah.
I seen a clip in the Reddit of Yaya, you know Yaya with the she
Mayweather, yeah.
Sure, I guess. No, not her. No, fucking. There's like another bitch who be hanging out around them or some shit. But she was like now pushing another narrative saying that Drake fucked Heather back in the day. So you know who told her? If she all of a sudden saying that, you know she got it from Potato Head. So he fucking is definitely like feeding her narratives and saying, hey, we gonna get T Rell out the paint by putting all these different I'm like, what the fuck? This dude is like a real evil genius. He's like crazy. Al Capone, Voldemort, and a bunch of other Disney villains. Cruella DeVille, put them all in a blender. Boom, you got Aceboy
Can you
Pun.
see Drake fucking Heather back in the day, though?
Hell yeah.
I can see it, too, though.
That would be a beautiful light-skinned love story, my guy.
No, you got to think. T-Raw, China.
That's what I'm saying.
Young Buddy days.
They were all at the same Diddy parties.
Yeah.
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 You know anything about that?
What, the Diddy parties?
Yeah. Yeah, that part.
I don't know about them parties, but you know what I'm saying? I done fell through there before, you feel me?
You know about Stet?
What you mean, like?
Do you think that's true about
crazy.
Stet and leather?
I mean,
that shit. Go ahead.
I mean, it could be. Who knows?
You
I
never
mean,
did the science?
Yeah, I ain't really, broke it down, but I do be paying attention. Like, man, it's kind of tricky. Like, motherfuckers is even speaking on this shit. What's really going on?
And like, why is Pun the one putting it out? That's what's
Yeah,
crazy.
Pun, he out of pocket for that. That's why I served the boy on the gram when I seen it. Because I'm like, damn, you quick to go up on me when a nigga say something about you, but you just letting these niggas run all type of narratives and just throwing them on the table. They ain't bringing them on the table when they sitting with you.
Yeah, exactly.
They going to another round table and calling out like, man, what's going on with them rumors, Stat?
Yeah.
And I heard about it.
Did they
and
run
then he
that?
saying some bullshit when the nigga asked him
And
the
it's
question.
like if y'all hubbies, did they run that by you? Like, hey, I finna question this nigga about this shit.
Yeah.
Other shit?
Hell no,
'Cause
they ain't telling
Hell
him.
no,
They
they
ain't
just
warning
ran the
him.
play.
Because and that's Pun's move too. Because remember when he knew about the fact that House Phone in Atlanta had a thing, like a brief thing before me.
Yeah.
So he was always like hinting at it. He never even got a chance to really say it because I came out and said it so that he couldn't keep like taunting me with it on stream or whatever.
Yeah.
But now he's running the exact same playback on T Rell.
That's what I'm like. It got to be some internal shit because, like, when you get to talk about the bitch that I'm currently with, who she was fucking on, nigga, for content, nigga, I think it's an unwritten rule. We don't use each other's
They had some
bitches for
tricky
content.
shit going on before with him and Pun because T Rell was serving everybody on their side, shooting jokes on them. So Pun started fucking with me. He like, I'm gonna get this nigga brother. He don't want to fuck with the nigga, so I'm gonna have him on Aceboys.
Yeah.
So I go on Aceboys and I'm popping my shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The nigga wasn't feeling. He like, man, why this nigga had this nigga over there? Cause y'all fake got some internal shit going on. You know what I'm saying? He really feel like he the biggest nigga out of the whole
all
shit.
of them. That's what I say. Hey, he got main character.
T Rell, yeah, but T Rell feels that way, and it's like everybody else trying to
I mean,
like
he do
slowly
got it
remind him,
popping,
like,
though, more than the
nah,
niggas, though.
nah,
But
yeah.
niggas, but niggas like, man, hold on, we got to get this nigga out the way. He feeling like that.
If all those dudes were to do a live stream by themselves, T Rell would get the most views. So I think that everybody looks at that and they're like, what can we do to slowly whittle away at this and make him have less power so we'll all be on the same
Because
page?
T Rell actually really got the streets, like being from where he from, like he actually got more action at the LA streets. Them niggas from Compton. You get what I'm saying? They can control what goes on in Compton, which is like a tight niche area where it ain't too much
They ain't got the
controversial. Exactly, unless it's some rapping.
Yeah.
They gonna make it in rap. Being from Compton, I don't know. It's just like, hey, you rap, you from Compton, you already got like 10 pluses over everybody else. All the Compton rappers kind of make their way.
That's interesting.
Like underground, if you pay attention, even 80s, the AVs, the fucking just boogies.
If you look at the whole map, a disproportionate amount of the rappers come from Compton.
Yeah.
That's interesting. I never really thought about that, but
That's where they got the sauce at.
Compton, Carson.
Yeah, like he had the other niggas that he podding with, they don't got the sauce like him. So, and he know how to pop. He gonna have like, you know what I'm saying? Like as far as the West Coast, they tapping in with Back on Figg over Community.
yeah,
For sure.
So that might be.
but that
I hope he come back with something, man, because the way they doing him right now, I hope he stand on business, man, because that ain't cool.
But the only way for him to really stand on business is for him to like be like, I'm not fucking with y'all anymore because you guys are not showing me the respect that I deserve. But if he makes that kind of move, then it's like, then it's just you smacking Heather versus the world. And I don't think like all their strength originally when they left No Jumper was the idea of like, we're a tight knit group. Like No Jumper is a corporation. That's Adam and people that work there. And like, we're real friends. So as soon as that ceases to be the thing, then it's like a lot less convincing to the people,
He gonna
you
have
know?
to pull some more shit out the hat. But I honestly, I think that nigga should serve them niggas, man.
Yeah.
Because them niggas is getting up in your business shooting shots at you, man.
You gotta
stand on business because that ain't cool.
Yeah, y'all could be friends
You know what I'm
later.
saying? Yeah.
They running content on your bitch.
Yeah. And you.
Yeah, stand up when
Yeah.
you pee, nigga.
And even in
Get on
front
your
of him.
shit, Heather. Make the nigga get on his shit.
Yo,
You know what I'm saying?
I do that.
Make your nigga stand on business like you make him stand on it with me. You know what I'm saying? Get on your shit, T Rell. You know what I'm
But
saying?
even on the podcast, they started a new podcast and they calling him like zesty to his face, and like they're basically
yeah,
trying
that
to
was-
tell him like
Use
you
a bitch.
act like a girl, and he's kind of like telling the camera like y'all zesty out there, but it's like they're telling you to your face that you're zesty, and then you start saying it to the camera, like trying to deflect to the camera.
Yeah,
I'm like, what
they've
the
been
fuck?
serving him.
Oh,
I don't know what's going on.
I haven't been paying attention.
It's a nice little
because
soap opera they got going on. I'm not gonna lie.
I gotta
Yeah.
tap in. I'm finna go get caught all the way up, man.
Yeah, they hit him with that zesty shit. I'm like, these niggas is actually sitting right here to your face calling you a bitch.
You think they doing that because you go?
It could be. Cause I would be telling everybody who was a bitch in that
Yeah, that's
motherfucker.
what I'm saying. Like, no, I'm just saying. They
You
like,
feel
nigga,
me?
you don't even got your brother. No, but
Yeah.
nigga, we owe you. It's just you and Smacc crippled ass. They could be like, you get what I'm
They
saying?
could be
Like,
pressing.
like.
Yeah, cause when they pressing him, he ain't got no
Where
defense
Cripflix at?
mechanism or nothing. Like he ain't Cripflix.
Yeah.
Shit, he with James Harden.
Oh, he was hard. Oh,
Yeah.
damn.
You have a friend named Cripflix?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's hard.
his Instagram.
That's his Instagram.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm about to say.
That's way
where I
better than
met
Urban
you.
Flicks.
Now that I was now I'm going back through the times, the T Rell days. I used
Yeah.
to be your ace kind of.
Yeah.
Yep. Because you always had
Yeah.
some size on you. That's where I met you at. Yeah.
Where were you when 6ix9ine was running around L.A.? You didn't get involved with that?
With T Raw.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because I was talking to Spanky Loco, just to give y'all a little random backstory. When I'm talking to Spanky Loco, I thought, do you remember he made videos like kind of yelling at 6ix9ine and shit back in the day, Spanky Loco?
I was.
You were locked up. Okay. It was like, everything involving 6ix9ine was going viral at the time.
Yeah, I
so
was on the phone.
even this like Mexican OG with like full face tattoos, even if you didn't hear of him before, it's like front page news on academics, on everything. Like this dude's talking shit to 6ix9ine, and I always thought it was just random. He was just talking shit to 6ix9ine, and then I found out from talking to him on the podcast the other day that actually him and 6ix9ine had been talking, and it was kind of like the Rasa might have been the ones helping 6ix9ine move around LA at that time. Because keep in mind, this is before the snitching and
he
everything.
was out here?
Yeah, but then Alshon Martin and
Yeah,
them
he was
ended up
moving
kind of
around.
clicking up with him because I guess Spanky Loco called him out about his case back in the day with the
His
underage
name is
girl.
Alshon Martin too. Alshon Martin.
Oh, and yeah, because now he put an H in front of it, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that's just a
Or is
Hoover
that
thing?
just a Hoover thing?
No, that's his name.
That's his name.
Yeah.
He changed it.
We all used to say Alshon.
Alshon. Yeah, everybody be calling him
Alshon.
Alshon, but it's really
Alshon.
Alshon.
Oh, okay. Alshon.
Yeah.
Okay.
But go ahead.
I could get used to that. No, because that's his Instagram name. I just never really thought about it.
Yeah.
But like that would have been a crazy version of reality is if there was footage of 6ix9ine moving around LA being protected by a bunch of Mexican dudes back in the day.
Yeah, that would be crazy, but I don't think they even want to
Because
say that they were involved.
yeah, they don't even want a reminder that they because I don't know how many dudes were even briefed on this idea and shit. But I guess they had issues because he had a case with an underage chick back in the day. 6ix9ine, you don't remember that?
Yeah, the Rasta don't fuck
It
with
wasn't
that.
even really about him fucking her. It was like a music video allegedly where he was just like in the video or whatever. But either way, that was kind of crazy for me to be thinking like, what if that had been the visual? Imagine like if 6ix9ine was really kind of accepted in that world for a while, posted up with a bunch of those fools.
But one thing that they don't respect is somebody out the Rasta banging a black hood. So that's right where they probably wasn't. It would have to be some money shit at that point. Like,
Yeah.
I'm going to pay y'all to protect me.
There would have been so many
There would
issues.
have been a lot of politics.
Nah, it would have been politics. He
They'd
would
have been like, wait, hold on, you from here? Like, you paying them? Man, it's over with.
All the way up.
There'd have been some shit going on.
Yeah, because the Bloods wasn't going to be feeling it.
Hell
and
nah.
the Threats definitely. They would have to get a big check not to do what they wanted to really do to it.
But I wonder, like, out of all the Hoovers, who actually made money off of 6ix9ine? Like, who actually got cashed out on that whole thing?
Yeah, Talking he probably about the only person got
Talking? That's a fire
how
man.
shot- That's how shot.
Oh, you call him Talk? Oh,
That's his
That's his
name.
name.
he is a tall can of a man. Yeah.
Yeah, that's his name. Talking. That's I met him in the Stoops. That's
Yeah,
my
he probably
nigga.
about the
He
only
didn't see
one
me
got it.
really.
He's about 24 ounces.
Yeah,
like
that
a
nigga.
fucking-
Yeah, he's a tall. Yeah,
Yeah, Arnold Palmer, iced tea of a man.
We was going to
I was
Contra
chopping
Court
it up with
together.
Alshon too about when I did the interview with you and shit. He like, man, that shit was dope, man.
He was
Like,
fucking with it.
Yeah.
Oh man, we got the city behind us. Come on.
Yeah.
And what I'm about to say, I during that time, I only knew what was going on because, I stayed on the phone, so I ended up talking to Gunna and Thug and them, and I guess during that time, 6ix9ine was at Thug's show.
Right, because 6ix9ine put an album out that had a Thug verse on it.
Yeah, and the homies was viciously about to be old 6 night.
Really?
I had to tell.
Slap business.
Yeah, I think Baby U and them wasn't feeling it. And I had to talk to Baby U from right there, like, all right, man, let them. Because I didn't know exactly what was being said, but I just know bro and them like stalled him out. So I'm just like, man, let them handle their business, how they handle their business, bro. Catch you somewhere else type shit.
That's crazy. What could have been? So many near misses.
Yeah. No, it wasn't a near miss. They could have had their way.
Right.
But it was just like out of respect for Slime and whatever he had going on and how he fuck with us. Like, I was like, man, just, even if you follow him from there, nigga, just don't do it right there.
Crazy. So Heather still isn't pulling up for these fades you arranged for? Any movement on that?
She ain't never gonna pull up for them. Man, I don't know, man. I heard some tricky business with T Rell, man, that he supposed to have put in for the set day, man. That's what I heard. T Rell was going on, but I don't know. He's trying to get the stamp or something from somebody else or something.
Really?
But like I said, I never tried to turn the homies against him. Just because me and him had what we got going on, and I made it official for you to have a stamp. You know what I'm saying? You can't go behind me and get a stamp from nobody. You know what I'm saying? You my brother.
Yeah.
Niggas not your brother.
Yeah.
Them just the homies.
Yeah.
Nigga, I'm stamping you, nigga. That's why you good. And that's why niggas even deal with you the way that they deal with you. Because of me. You know what I'm saying? They like, oh, this a nigga brother. Well, he cool. I mean, he grew up around there, all the shit. But I'm like, yeah, I heard he put in for the set day or something. So I want to see if he gonna pop out.
I don't see.
Because he's a T Rell agent, for the record. He's trying to make sure his relationship with T Rell stays cool. Just so you know what's going on here.
It's all good.
Hey, buddy.
Listen. I just ain't turned it on no gang member over no podcast beef that I wasn't here for. Had I been here, if I would have been here, then cool. But it's like, all right, cool. He ain't said nothing crazy about me. I ain't said nothing crazy about him. I definitely got canceled for coming on back on Figg. So, you know what I mean? Like,
Wait, you got because you were supposed to at one point, and then you got uninvited.
Yeah.
Why? They'll have Flakko, but not you. That's interesting.
So, you know, it is what it is at that point, but I'm definitely not sparing no nigga either. Like, it just is what it is. Like, you know what I'm saying? We would really been overseas together and all that shit, nigga, with Kid Ink and T Raw and all that, they little shit. So it's like, you know, him, Diddy, Crib Flicks, bro, them, like, I ain't gonna turn on them over this because we already ain't supposed to be getting along.
Yeah.
So me hinting at that and getting into that, it gotta be serious for me to get into it with, bro.
No, I respect it for sure.
Hey,
But I'm still with the fuck back on Figg, man. I'm the one that make all the good jokes. Your jokes be dry.
Hey,
Flakko love it over there, huh?
Man, he just likes being in the mix, I think, you know?
Yeah.
Wherever he's accepted.
He's like, oh, you pulling up? You doing a 24-hour stream? I'm pulling up for 23 of them.
Yeah.
I'm going to come snuggle up next to you in your tent, everything.
Get on a jumper and all that.
Yeah, I don't know. But because, all right, it is kind of crazy, though, because Flakko went on the Apollo and did a really good job of basically like making them like sowing some confusion and being like, oh, y'all not getting paid, and all right, he like made everybody start kind of pocket watching each other.
That.
But then they tried to do the same thing back to him on Community the other day with Mac. I didn't even see it, but I heard a little bit. Like Macwop was like really getting on his case and shit. So they were trying to make sure they got a W. With Flakko, even though nobody here even gives
Flakko.
I didn't have a conversation about that shit with one single person who works here. So it's not like we were giving a fuck.
I asked Flakko, well, we tried to get it out of him on the news the other day. And
Yeah.
I don't know. I went.
He just kind of kept it moving. It's like you can't really like offend Flakko that easily, so it's kind of hard to get like a real reaction out of him. To him, everything is like whatever, it's content.
He not finna show his dashboard to nobody.
Well, that's a good point too. Yeah.
Yeah, like when you really making money, like nigga, what the fuck you think I'm about to show you my dashboard? Like, so you can.
He showed me something, but I don't know if it was his dashboard.
It was
like his account
don't
or
do
something.
That here. Please don't do that.
No, Flakko's pretty open about how much money he makes on YouTube. Sometimes he'll just mention a number and you'll be like, for real? Damn, all right.
I kind of tagged him in something like, man, what's going on, man? They talking about you ain't making no chili. He like, oh, I'm making some chili. He like, yeah, between me and you.
Fucked up. Yeah, that's why I'm like,
I have faith in him. Though. I'm like, he making some chili.
Yeah, he good.
But they were just trying to shoot their shots at him.
I just, you know, I like for my young nigga to move around without a target on his back. I tell him don't get to hinting because you start seeing them niggas around you that's your friends now, and they start sniffing that other shit. You know what I mean?
So Keem said that he would go on your podcast with you and Barry Gordy because he fucks with you guys. Yeah. And then actually he even said if Adam was there, whatever, which I was kind of surprised because I'm not even trying to set my sights on that. But I was thinking like you guys talking to him would be super fucking interesting.
Fire, right?
But how do you feel about that? You think that Keem should fuck with him? And do you think that then Keem's going to get shunned like you did?
Yeah, Keem should bust any move he want to bust. You feel me? If he feel like he want to sit down with Bricc, Barry Gordy, and you, he should do it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, because he's clearly making statements that he ain't getting no chili.
But why the fuck can certain people from here go over there and y'all but then with certain members from over here come over here, it's a problem.
Because the amount of butthurtedness over there is like a lot stronger than it is here, right? Because I'm not really tripping about what Flakko's doing,
so
even
you
though
got a Diddy case coming.
But I'm saying Flakko like my little brother. like you and T Rell. Obviously, me and Flakko are not like we ain't known each other that long, but we do have like a little brother type relationship because I kind of like moved him out here, put him into the game. Like he clearly looks at me as like somebody who he owes a debt to, that like he looks at his success and he's like part of that is because of No Jumper, so I'm gonna have Adam's back. I don't feel any type of way about him going there. If he gets served or if he makes shit look good, it's like whatever, bro. Like I'm like it's not gonna affect No Jumper. If anything, it's gonna make No Jumper look more cool if you're able to go in that environment and all these people who, because some percentage of the fans are like really brainwashed to think like, oh, No Jumper's evil. So if Flakko or whoever goes on there, I'm not really tripping about it. But you know, if it was like every day, every week or whatever, then I would probably feel some type of way about it. Then it's like a job, like an unpaid job.
Working over there? What going on?
Like, I don't fucking care. But meanwhile, like you coming here is viewed as this like insane, indefensible act that nobody should be able to ever do.
No morals.
Like, what the fuck? Where does that come from?
But if you trying to get it off the ground, man, you know what I'm saying, and niggas is gatekeeping, shit, you got to take your talents to South Beach or wherever you
I got to move around.
You got to move around. You don't got to make a home here, but pop here, pop there. You can make a home here if you wanted to, nigga. It's up to you. You trying to get you together. If a motherfucker want you to use your car, you know what I mean? Use that motherfucker to drive.
I'll draw that motherfucker straight from here like I did.
But how did you feel about Pun and Aceboy Trey trying to kind of clown you for watching Cars part-time?
Cause they need their cars washing. Their Aceboy Trey, I don't even think he got a car.
Oh.
So, you know what I'm saying? I was serving him, you know what I'm saying, after he tried to shoot his little shot talking about he need his rims washed. I'm like, what rims? You know what I'm saying?
You ain't got no job, Tommy.
The Uber rims or the nigga that's picking you up rims.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, what kind of cars niggas got? Cause I seen the parking lot. You know what I'm saying? I don't just watch anything.
It ain't exactly Club Live out there.
I'm not no car wash nigga like that. I'm just watching anything, no random bullshit car.
The good pressure
you gotta
washer,
have some fly shit. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a luxury treatment.
Wait, you got your old pressure wash?
I got the whole brand new setup, brand new van.
That's what I'm saying. It never even occurred to me to clown or have any kind of negative feelings towards the motherfucker who pays my car. Number one, because I pay the dude so well that I don't look at it as some bullshit ass job. Giving the motherfucker $300. It's like, yeah, all right, like it's fucking. You got a nice business.
One of my homies, he been doing that shit for 12 years. He got a nice bag,
yeah.
decent, nice house.
Listen,
all the shit. You know what I'm saying? Nice car.
Trap niggas ain't seeing that type of money.
Yeah.
Yo, lowest serve today gonna be $75, $80. That's just for the hubby for a regular year.
Yeah. Now I'm going somewhere else. It's $1.20 $200.
When I have the fool come through and do me and my girl's car, I'm mad after. Like I feel like I got robbed. Like you're charging too much, but I'm gonna fuck with it because I need it. But what the fuck?
Hey, you like me? Like it don't matter if I got it. That was fucked up.
I can do this shit myself.
It's a luxury service, man. You know, it's for people that don't like to go to the car wash.
Right.
That's me.
You know what I'm saying? So if I gotta drive to you and really bust you down, how the car wash not gonna bust you down. You know what I'm saying? You could tell the difference from a car wash to a detail wash.
A detail wash.
You know what I'm saying? Everything a nigga using is different. Like the water. I gotta go buy the water. I'm not getting the water from the regular pipeline.
My response to the nigga because I don't work for a nigga.
Yeah.
Now you want to talk, nigga. I got something outside of just working for a nigga.
Yeah.
So, nigga, I got my own company, nigga. This motherfucker can make money whoever I put in the driver's seat.
Yeah.
Nigga, I ain't got to go wash everyone, nigga, if I didn't want to, nigga. Hey, look, all money in, man. That shit crazy.
And I like I said, I ain't just
Because that was a company I was thinking about starting.
I'm just ain't no random.
luxury
That
detail
shit like a
service.
hobby of mine. You know what I'm saying? Because I keep all my shit clean. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So,
Yeah.
and then my boy, me and him, you know, that's what we do. So,
Yeah.
I'm like, you know what? I'm going to get me a setup. And you know what I'm saying? Give me a couple clients that I know, but I ain't washing every nigga car on the block. And I'm like, nigga, you need to go to the car wash. Nigga, this not for you.
So,
But people also underestimate the difference between like dudes will give you respect for pimping or for selling drugs or whatever, where you have a
Yeah.
significant chance of getting in trouble and having to pay 40 grand on a lawyer or whatever. But
That's
then meanwhile,
bad, buddy.
you get a hustle going for you that literally has a 0% chance of anything
Like a motherfucker.
going wrong or whatever. It's like that. It's worth more in dollars than it. If we knew exactly how much money you make, it's like worth more than that because of the fact that there's not risk associated with it. You know?
Yeah, that shit weird.
That
They
mother-
can clown all they want though, cause I'm a clown back. You know what I'm saying? Nigga still ain't showed me his car yet.
But this is the thing, right? You know, I don't know where the parking lot is and how far it is from where a nigga live at, but you know, sometimes, you know what I'm saying, that motherfucker only make it in a 20-mile, 15-mile radius before it get hot.
Yeah.
He just trying to have it look cool in front of the house, so when he do hit the code into the stove, and I ain't even talking about, I don't even know him like that, man,
Yeah.
because, you know, they'll love to start beefing with me. I'm not responding to crumbs, though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, he probably got nigga some IROCs
Yeah.
that heat up every time he.
Nigga keep a jug of water in that motherfucker, some antifreeze.
Facts.
I ain't trying to talk about nobody downfall. I don't do that.
No,
Yeah.
for sure. But okay, I wanted to ask this just to kind of go in a different direction. How do y'all feel about how Kendrick Lamar is making the West Coast look right now by not responding to Drake for 2 weeks? How much time reasonably do we think that he should respond within? And is like a lot of people are saying that Drake has the up on him right now. Does that make LA look bad in comparison to Toronto? Or do we not claim?
I don't
Kendrick?
even know where it came from though, with the Kendrick even, you know, jumping out there talking about
Oh, I can send you a great
fuck the
video
big
breaking down
three and you know, it's just me and all that shit. Like,
It's been many, many years of subtle shots at each other, and there's been multiple times where Drake went on radio shows and talked shit about Kendrick, and then basically it just never came out. He demanded that they delete it and shit like that.
Oh, wow.
There's a long history of shit leading up to this, and I guess Drake even told academics that he's been wanting to do this for 10 years and is just now finally getting a chance to actually talk shit about Kendrick, which he's always wanted to really have like an excuse to do.
yeah, I mean, if once you gas, you got to keep gassing. So, you know what I'm saying? Kendrick need to get back in the lab and gas.
What if it's like I said, because Drake took 2 to 3 weeks. What if they're like loading it into the label and getting the right playlisting? And what if they're doing this with the diss songs? That to me would seem so fucking, I'm not going to use the word. It'd be weird.
But I mean, when you look at what Drake did, Drake leaked the shit and then didn't even put it on streaming services for like a couple weeks after that. When you look at what Kendrick did, Kendrick just spit a verse on an album. He never tweeted it. He never paid it. He never like drew people's attention to it. He just put a verse on people's album and let them go at it. You know, like even like Rick Ross and shit, he put a song out after 2 hours. It's like, if Kendrick really is saving up
Ricky
to like
needed that.
put out a whole project and shit, I think people are going to look at that as kind of pathetic, right?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
you should.
That's when he's going to lose.
This is for the sport. Just drop it.
I give him. I told him after, like we said, after a month, you a pussy.
A month.
Yeah.
But I do feel like it's Kendrick, and he's so weird, and he so moves on his own time that. Should I not say weird in that? Like he's
say weird.
Not weird, but like, you know, he's like in his own
He is
fucking
weird.
world where he won't put out an album for 5 years. So why do we expect him to put a diss out in 2 weeks?
That's
You know,
a good weird. But at the end of the day, come on, man.
Yeah,
Your
bro,
fan
drop.
base, like, come on, y'all. You
keep
can't
dropping.
do that. You can't do that. Not with this one, Kendrick.
Nah.
We ain't really trying to hear it next month.
I just wanted to address like the idea that as people who are from the West Coast / live on the West Coast, that we are supposed to like really, really care about Kendrick winning this beef, which I absolutely don't, and I get the idea that you guys don't really either. It's not like we're rooting for the fucking the football team, right?
I was hoping that the West Coast could hold it down, right? Then I heard Drake's song. Remember, I didn't hear the song when we first started talking about it. I heard the song. He heard the song. That shit he was probably about to drop, that shit's in the trash. The drop it give me 50 is crazy.
But now he has 2 disses to respond to too, because he also did the one with Snoop and Tupac, even though he had to remove it from all social media platforms.
Yeah. But what I'm trying to tell you is
Drop and give him 50 is the one. Push-ups, rather.
push-ups.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I just was quoting drop and give me 50. Yeah, push-ups is the one. So he heard that. He probably asked some shit. Then he like, nah, I got to come crazy.
Yeah.
So we give him a 2 week. We gonna still give him, after a month, it's ugly, though.
Yeah, I mean, because he
After-
cranked it up, so he got to get to it. I really ain't a big fan of Kendrick. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with Drake. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I feel like if Drake really, you know what I'm saying, want to gas him up, it's over with. You
Yeah.
feel me? It's over for Kendrick.
Like I was saying to Whack yesterday, it was like all these dudes have all been coming at Drake as hard as they can. And as of yet, it has done nothing.
Yeah.
So what is Kendrick going to bring to the table that's really going to change how this is going?
You remember we were saying, what angle can Drake come from with a diss?
Right.
He got to talking about splits and all that. I'm like, fuck. He went financial. I was like, that was a bully move.
If there was something really good, I feel like it already would have came out from Future, Metro, Rick Ross, all these fools. Like, listen, like Pusha T got his W by exposing something that Drake was hiding. So I mean, hey, props to him. That is like that is a way to get a W if you can expose that. I got a feeling that Drake don't have that many fucking skeletons like on the level of a baby.
Man, his dick's on the internet. It's over with. Yeah, you don't hide shit no more.
Yeah, no, literally. That's kind of like my attitude too. It's like, what are you really gonna say about me when my dick's out there? I did the gay porn prank. My wife fucked a dude. You know, what are you gonna do?
Hey, I feel like Drake just he just a good bounce back for somebody. You know what I'm saying? If they trying to bust a move or, you know what I'm saying, shake some shit up and be seen and they name get the cranking, he's somebody good to use.
I don't think Kendrick's gonna figure out how to dominate this beef.
I see Sauce Walker dropping the diss song, so.
Him and Drake just patched it up.
Oh, they cool, huh?
Yeah, they did get cool recently. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm
Sauce,
like,
I fuck with Sauce.
I fuck with Sauce.
Sauce
too.
can't fuck with Drake though.
Nah, he can't. But he go put himself there.
Yeah.
That's because Rick Ross can't fuck with Drake, and he put himself there.
Nah, that's real.
It's like you jumped in there. You like Rick responds in 2 hours. Of course, he was so happy his name was in the song.
He like, lemon pepper wings. I'm on one. He got on one fast.
All right, this is my last question: is how did you feel? Because I'm sure you saw the footage of Charleston White telling T Rell, "Fuck your dead homies, fuck your kids, etc." And then Smacc
Rooting him on.
really not knowing how to behave in that situation. I don't think he was laughing his ass off and cheering him on. It was very hard for me to imagine myself being in a similar situation where we're doing an interview with somebody over the phone and he's saying, fuck your kids and fuck your dead homies. And you're like,
get him,
tell him, get him. I was really taken aback by that one.
Yeah, I wasn't feeling that shit at all. Like, if you're going to be popping it, Charleston White, you know what I'm saying, pull up. You know what I'm saying? Don't be popping it on the phone. But him just going far, talking about
Never gonna
fuck a
pull
nigga
up.
dead homies. You know what I'm saying? He talking about Nip, his mama, and all that shit. That shit ain't cool. You know what I'm saying? That shit don't sit well with me. You know what I'm saying? But and then Smacc rooting him on, and the nigga talking about Slim 400 and all that.
Yes.
Like, he should have gassed him up once he even said Slim 400 after you done been on the gram crying and all this shit talking about how much you love Slim 400. You feel me? Like,
Right.
I don't give a fuck what kind of content y'all trying to get. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? He going overboard with the shit. You feel me?
Yeah.
And motherfuckers is like giving him a pass because they talking about, oh, that's his character. No, nigga, you need to fix your character.
And it would be one thing. It's one thing if you're doing a podcast with someone and they start saying disrespectful shit because it's kind of awkward to like kick somebody out. They were just on the phone. All you got to do is hit the red button. Boom, it's over. Yeah. Oh, you fuck my homies. Bye. You're done.
And
I didn't understand that.
And Charleston, it's Hoovers in Fort Worth, bro.
Yeah.
That's the crazy part. Like, you just be like, you boxing yourself in, bro. Like, and like when I see him do that shit and I see other niggas, like, take a picture with him and be cool with him and be like, all right, y'all not living like that either, man. Everybody just wants some fucking clout out of this shit. Like, cause ain't no way possible that you saying fucking nigga kids and dead homies and the motherfuckers
they out
making
there.
content.
Trippy mode. They get with you. Yeah, they got a whole squad out there. Trippy mode, man. They get with you.
Yo, T Rell really is Drake and all this shit. It's 20 versus 1. Like he got he got Smacc next to him. Smacc ain't even trying to fuck with him, but he don't even know better, so he kind of like making shit worse for him. Like it's really it's coming from all sides.
He ain't backing him up.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Charleston was out of pocket though. I'm like, damn, he went that far.
Yeah, because I'm not even trying to be talking shit about him or whatever. We on day 3 of me. No, I don't consider any of this shit talking. We're just kind of analyzing what's going on with some content creators, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
But yeah, Charleston White, he know how to move though. He ain't gonna never be in those markets. Like, even when he come to LA, he'll post like from the hotel lobby and all that shit. Like, nigga.
Yeah, he probably in a hotel nobody never been to.
He was outside in Vegas. You know what I'm saying? He would have ran into some cold shit. He don't even know. He thinking Vegas a getaway. You just was at the porn awards, bro. Niggas didn't know about that.
You call me a cocksucker. I was thinking that would have been such a bizarre situation if I had been with a different crowd, because I don't care enough to do anything.
Because I was on my way.
But a lot of people that were around would have done something. Yeah. I don't know like how he's moving around. You in the casino, like.
And I've been sliding with the bear mace.
Ooh.
And I've been
hit him with one of his tactics.
Yeah, I've been playing your game. Yeah, what you not finna, what we finna be spraying the fuck out of each other.
Kill Squad Bear Mace.
Yeah.
In stores coming soon.
Shit. Ooh, should be the flower.
It's not the worst idea I ever heard.
Yeah, they should have clicked on him though. They doing some soft moves over there, man.
Yeah, it's crazy.
A lot of soft shit going on.
That
shit ain't cool.
I still feel like y'all might patch it up at some point.
I mean, it could be done, you know, because I don't really hate him because that's my brother at the end of the day. But, you know, I just ain't with none of the hoe shit. You know what I'm saying? Nigga acting like a hoe towards his blood. Like, nigga, I ain't never act like a hoe with you. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm always on call. Like, nigga, call me, tell me something going down. I'm getting straight to it. I'm not questioning him or nothing about what's going on. I'm coming.
He was sparking shit up with young Rich Mula. If anything, that's part of why you're kind of started to be on the outs, is because you didn't want to hold your tongue talking about people that you saw as disrespecting him.
Yeah, it's been like that though with me and him. You feel me? I'm just gonna speak my mind on how I feel about a situation. Like, I'm not gonna hold back. Like, you know what I'm saying? We popping game. The people want to hear. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give them what they looking for. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The straight facts.
What you feel like that he really don't want you on for? Like, what is the reasons? Because once you already got the behind the scenes,
because you can't control him.
Yeah,
he's like a grizzly bear. He's on the run.
I ain't a yes man.
Because it's like they act like they want controversy on their platform, but then when you bring in the controversy that need to be brung, like at the end of the day, young Rich Mula, that's one of my boys, whatever the case is, right? You know what I'm saying? T Rell, one of my boys. But after a nigga drop his nuts like that, you shouldn't be holding none of your homies back from saying nothing.
Yeah.
It's up. It don't matter if he know where to spot at, nigga. Pull back up.
Yeah. We right here, kids and all that right here.
Yeah, because you did, you know what I mean? I ain't saying it like, nah, nigga, pull back up.
Yeah,
you know
me and Rich Mula, we ain't really got no beef like that. You feel me? Like, he just did some bullshit on the podcast. You know what I'm saying? I went on another podcast. They asked me how I felt about the situation, how I would have handled it, and I just spoke on how I would have handled it. You know what I'm saying? They went to saying like, oh, he must have told his brother to say that. He ain't tell me shit. I went on another platform, a nigga asked me a question, I spoke on it. You know what I'm saying? He took it how he took it, you know what I'm saying, to the heart. and he wanted to do his extra move, which I think he don't even really want no smoke. He just was trying to, you know what I'm saying, get some attention himself.
Yeah, he was up.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I ain't really take that shit no way. But he marked out on the situation though by not letting me respond when they was doing all the talking. This girl was on Instagram. He trying to keep me in the cut. Like, no, you doing too much. I got kids in the house. I'm like, so what?
It was
Niggas
kids in the house when he pulled up.
Yeah.
Like, nigga, evacuate the kids.
Let's
tell
keep
her
the content
to go.
going.
Yeah, but no, matter of fact, tell her to take the kids and go on the trip for a second. And nigga already threatened us, nigga. Get
What's
the kids
happening?
up out of here.
We ain't finna
gotta
stop and now I gotta serve you and let everybody know you marked out. You touch your tail.
Because you can't be involved with the mark out. You know what I'm saying?
That's how I had to put it on the table.
Yeah, because
you making me look bad, like, because I can't respond.
You got to look at it from all angles. Like, I can't be involved with not playing ball like that. Like, nigga,
and I was trying to have I had some respect for him by sitting back on, like, okay, you got your kids in the house, you acting like you really scared and all that. Like, this shit ain't that serious. Nigga, let me get back. Cut the cameras on right now. Nigga, this shit is right here in the room. Yeah. Let's get in this motherfucker and make some motherfucking content.
Yeah.
You don't want to get in there? You scared? You stupid? All right.
This the city.
I'm going to sit back. But when I have to serve you, I'm going to put it all on the table on who marked out. Yeah. And it wasn't me.
Yeah.
You know what's the craziest shit, too, though, is that they're sick of, like, basically dealing with the fans hating on them in the Reddit and shit. So they banned, like, everyone who says anything in the Reddit, including, like, if you say some positive shit about Community or the Apollo or whatever, you say like, "Oh, MacWap is dope," boom, banned, gone. You can't even post anymore. So like they're really pissing the fans off like right now in real time as well.
Oh wow!
So that's like the crazy different dynamic that's happening. Is like a lot of the fans are turning on them because they feel like, oh, you guys are like censoring any kind of criticism now.
Yeah, that's weird. Like, let the motherfuckers go up.
Then they're welcome in the No Jumper Reddit.
Yeah,
No Jumper Reddit is happy to have you. I don't know why they're even trying to post in there. Yeah.
Come on over to Death Row, man. You know what I'm saying? It's cool over here.
It's way better than when Suge was doing it, man.
Yeah, bro. Shout out Voldemort. God damn. All right, I appreciate you guys doing this. This was dope. Very big for the culture. Can't wait to see the Peanut Gallery have their fucking opinions about it, but it is what it is.
Yeah, it's about to, hey, don't worry about it. It's finna be more content, man. Y'all go ahead and do what y'all gonna do. Especially when he squatted up in the squad mask. Y'all finna be pissed off.
Man, when you see Big Deal in the Kill Squad mask, that's when you know that everything has come together. The world is at one.
Come on, man. But Kill Squad don't have nothing to do when they
with killing.
Yeah, this is anti-cyberbullying. We bully the cyber bullies. You get what I'm saying? We take it all walks. This shit don't have nothing to do with that.
Respect.
Yeah.
It's still a little too hot for me to wear on the podcast. Maybe if we crank the AC, I don't know. But also let us know if you want to see Big Deal pop in on No Jumper News or anything like that. Let us know what you think, because I feel like the people, they've been fucking with these recent appearances, so it could be big.
Yeah, tap in, Big Deal around.
And y'all tap in with Church to see if he say nay, Church. Don't be late.
Oh, Church. Let's go. All right, Bricc baby, Big Deal. Appreciate you guys coming together. West Coast, stand up. You already know. No Jumper, coolest podcast in the world. Check us out on YouTube, TikTok, Patreon. Like, comment, subscribe. NoJumper.com if you want to support. Let us know what you think in the comments. Let's go.